Hello everyone and welcome back to today's build. So today we are doing a build that takes advantage and playing around with the new up and down platform tools. So I wanted to create a modern house that's a little bit brutalist, a little bit modernism, and I had this vision of having a roof that kind of goes up over the top of a sunken back garden. So this is what we are going to build, and as you can see I cannot tell where the level is and always kind of get it the wrong thing, but we are making our little pit down into the garden and using it as stairs to make this nice elevated spot. But I didn't realize, because I wanted to have like an infinity pool at the end, that you can't put a pool in it. You can put the like hot tub onsen object from Snowy Escape in here, but you can't put the tall pool. And obviously using landscaping to fit our sunken garden into the landscape a little bit more, and using it for various things, like we have wanted to make a driveway and have it as though it was like had a retaining wall around it, because the house is built higher up than where the thing would actually be, and it's a little bit fiddly on how to like put everything in, but I think I get the hang of it at the end. And there's also like different things about putting, like if the build is on a foundation, and then I couldn't connect it properly with the little thing that I made here, and it was just a faff if you've got things on multiple things, and it's needs some getting used to, because I wanted to have a path upwards, so I was like, I need to start at the bottom and work my way up. And then I was like connecting in different places, and I was just like, ah, stop. So I didn't really play around too much in The Sims 3 with the floor elevation stuff, so this is a fun new tool for me, and getting inspired by James's path up to his build in Snowy Escape. So I was like trying to connect these two together, and I was like, I have to use the stair because there's just not enough. Even when you do get them on the same bit, you still need to have a stairway in between, which is a little bit annoying. So I had to raise everything up and then put my own stair on there as well. So I was a little bit sad that you couldn't do a proper path upwards, and then things were like piddling around with each other. I also thought it'd be quite fun to do like a curve wall as well as one of the sides, which I didn't actually realise if you put a platform down, it doesn't go all the way to the top of the ceiling height, which I thought was a bit weird. It's like if you put a wall there, obviously we can't have a curved wall, so it makes it a little bit odd, because I was using platforms and then I went back and changed them all into walls where we had like square or rectangles, because that made a little bit more sense. Obviously I wanted to keep my beautiful curved wall, the one we can only do using these platform tools properly, but it does have a weird gap. So we're building up our roofing area, like the main part over the main house, and having these big pillar areas, so it looks as though it has some proper support to it and is actually going to hold the roof up, and then start making this sort of leveled roofing that's also sticks out and kind of goes on a diagonal to make it a little bit more interesting and cover more of the garden space that we actually have. So it kind of has a like stepped roof. It would be quite nice if it actually stepped underneath as well, to make it look a little bit more fancy, a little bit more cool. But I will get what I am given with these new platform tools. I also put a massive column up on although to support the roof. I'm also using a snowy escape stuff, so I actually built this house before I built anything else in snowy escape, because I was like, platform tools, I need to use them. So we are built this modern house first, and then I wanted the back to really be a, like, where the living space would be, to really connect with the underneath covered area. So it's definitely having lots of big windows and the sliding doors as well from the eco lifestyle stuff, just so we could get that flow in between. And it's slightly annoying that the doors aren't as black as the frames are. And we also have a bedroom there, the master bedroom, that has a really good view out the back as well, just to add everything. And this is where I go through and like change them to proper walls, and it makes so much more sense, because it actually connects and actually looks quite cool. So we're going to use some different textures. We're going to go for some render, and we're also going for some like wood from Snowy Escape as well, and some tiles from fitness stuff, I think. But we're going for like some neutral tones. We're going for some like greys on the front, and then we're going for like sandy tones on the side, and then we've got, I think, white as well, the white wood, just to keep everything lovely in neutral colours, and then using the same ish colour as the platform colour as well. I was trying to get them to match, but it's quite some of them are all different colours, as we know in The Sims. It can be a little bit of a challenge to mix everything correctly, but I thought it'd be quite nice to have the step up be a feature on the roof, even though we probably won't be looking down on this build that much. But we have the green roof, and then we have the concrete, I think it's like one of the rendered concretes that has like little holes and stuff in it. So we've got that as our like main texture inside and on the roof as well. So everything is built as one, built as one. And then we have our living area, which has our kitchen, our dining table, and our TV area as well, which has a little a boiler, not boiler, one of the modern wood burners from Eco Living, which fits in nicely with this. And I thought it'd be quite nice to go for a modern look and feel in here. So we're going for white, so we're going for like neutral tones as well, just to go in the build, and using some of the new new cabinets and stuff as well, which using them in a different context to the build, my Japanese build, which was all dark colours. So it was like white and clean, and actually merged the two islands together, the two island counters together, to actually make quite an interesting shape underneath and at the side, because we've got the different bits. I do love this shelf. I think it's going to be another shelf that I use, because it's just more interesting. It's an interesting shape, and then I was a bit sad we didn't get any cabinets with the pack, so I was like, I have to use the island living ones. They kind of go with what we're going for in here. And then seeing what we can do. Quite a few of like the tiles and stuff in the bathroom are Snowy Escape as well, which I actually managed to make quite a fun modern bathroom in here, which I was quite surprised about. I was just like, damn, this actually looks good. for once I am proud of my bathroom. It is Insta worthy. And then we have our mixing in, so trying to get the same tones and stuff as the bar stools for our table and our chairs as well. So it's a mix of Tiny Living, Snowy Escape, and the Get Famous stuff as well. So it's quite a nice thing. And I do love the little hand soaps that we can put by the sinks now. It's such a tiny little object, but I love it so much. It just adds some extra like realism into the game, which I always love. And you just had to move it over a bit because there was not enough space for my liking between the table and the island, and just trying to fill up the under cabinets with bits and pieces. We've got like some of the glass like jars from cats and dogs that kind of try and pretend that they're like pasta jars or rice or something, and put in some of the plates and bits and pieces, and so we've got some books and stuff under there. And then I thought for the actual living space we needed something like soft and fluffy, and so having the big fluffy rug that I love using in the living space kind of contrasts really nicely with the concrete. And then we've got the new sofas as well, which add in the same like earthy tones as the tiles on the wall that we've got going on. And then obviously we've got the little throw on the chair as well, and the fluffy poof. Well, actually we'll go for a green one. I quite like the green like leather look. And then we've got these nice modern coffee table TV stand to put everything on. And I wanted to have a shelf there as well, just so we've got something to put it in. It's kind of, the TV's been put in the corner a bit but we try and make a little feature out of having a nice lamp, and we put some plants behind the chair as well, just to, because it's like kind of a dead space and the door doesn't slide open on that side, so I thought it would be a good place to put some larger bits and pieces behind it, just to bring in some greenery, just to liven it up. And then I thought it'd be quite nice to have the wood burner in here, where we've got the like leaves coming down, some autumnness, just to add in with the season. And obviously having the wood burner will keep everything nice and toasty as well. And just needed something there, so a nice cow picture. And we've got the mirror on the other side to just to add something in, and just a few bits and pieces there now and again dotted all over. Then in the master bedroom I thought it'd be fun to do a sunken bedroom, because everyone's been doing like sunken kitchen, sunken lounge. No one's done a sunken bedroom yet. And having this wall up, I initially thought I wanted to have like the bathroom behind it. We actually have it to the side, so we've got like three rooms in one basically, so your Sims can like step down. It's got the windows, and then we've got all like the dressing area, and we have a little office, and then we have our shower space and a toilet as well. And then we've got this nice big beam over the bed, which is our extra light. And you can use the platform bits to put like the bookshelf, and I thought it'd be quite nice to have some seating down here as well if you just wanted to sit in the window and watch the world go by. I was trying to find, because the seat with the fluffy rug isn't next to the seat without it, and I was just like, I got so confused. But they still not figured out that catalogue. But anyway, we're putting this big full height wall, which I thought was a little bit better to divide the space up, so then another half wall, especially if we've got like plumbing and stuff. So we're going to make a little desk area here. She changed the colour up because it was getting a little bit too green in here. And so we got the nice warm tones on the floor and the bed. I think that bedspread is my favourite one out of the swatches for that bed, and it's quite a nice bed to use as like a modern bed and a traditional bed. And I was going through trying to find like objects to put in here, because I was just like, I have no idea what to put. I was just like trying to find new things and I couldn't. But we get everything nice and furnished, and obviously putting a few bits of paintings and stuff on the wall. And we have this really nice big one that has like similar bluey green tones to the wall that kind of blends in and acts as though it's like another window, but it's not actually a window. And then we have our bathroom area, so I'm bringing the same tiles, which actually works quite nice because instead of the white it's a little bit less harsh on the eye. So we have the tiles instead, which works quite nicely with the flooring and everything. And then we have our shower and our toilet, and we have a sink as well. And I was debating how long the thing should be, because it was getting a little bit bit too long. So I was trying to fit in, but also make sure the Sims could actually get down there, and then use some of these spa day, like, I don't know what they are, they're like a wooden mat thing as where the shower is, because I didn't want to change the flooring in here, so I thought that would be a good compromise. And then in here we have a kids double bedroom. We're using some purples and some pink tones, and we're going to just try and make it a fun practical bedroom. And it's going to be one for like twins or two siblings that have to share, kind of like any age that could go in here, because it's quite a neutral space. And then I thought it'd be quite nice to put some curtains in this room, because they are kids and we want some privacy for them. But it's quite a large space. You could probably divide it up if you wanted to and make it into 2 bedrooms, but I thought it'd be quite nice to actually have one big space that they could both use together. Sharing is caring. And also bring in some colours as well, because it was it was getting a little bit drab, because I didn't know quite what I was going for, whether it was going to just be a guest room or whether it was going to be a proper kids bedroom. So I went with the proper kids bedroom, and it turned out a lot better, because there's lots of new posters and stuff that I put up on the wall. We've got toys and bits and pieces. We've got a toy chest as well. I did want to throw in the new science table, because we actually haven't had a new science table in a while, because it looks so much better. But I thought to throw up some new posters, and I think some of them are like advertising posters. And we got this big snowboarding one, which is pretty cool because it's all made out of triangles. I do love some geometric art and stuff, but we've got a kind of mix of like the Pokemon characters with some other posters, and then we have our little our cardboard dollhouse as well, which kind of goes with all the wood and stuff. And then we have some, like, our fun little character on top of the wardrobe, and our robot and stuff. So we're kind of getting some Japanesey influences, and I thought it'd be quite fun to have some of the cute kawaii proofs in here, just in different characters, one for each sibling. So this is our main bathroom, which I'm super proud of. So we've got this like shower area off to one side, which has our shower and our bath in here. So we've got like a double thing, and then we have a really big space for the sink, and we use a new mirror and the new sinks and stuff with the new cabinets, and I think it turns out pretty cool. Put some of like the tiny living like wash thing in between, and the new soaps as well. They're like nice pink colour, but it actually ties all nicely together. And then we have the toilet here as well, the fancy one, the water jet. And it sings, and I hope it sings and dances like the one in City Living. I actually haven't tested it yet, but I think this bathroom is pretty cool. I wouldn't mind having this bathroom in real life. That'd be quite fun. I was trying to see where the little object is for the onsen, just to put there as like a little traditional nod into the bathhouse. And then outside, I thought it would just be a nice big communal space, and I wanted to have like some sort of fire like pit that you'd be able to sit out on a chilly night and have some friends around. And so we got the more outdoorsy one that's down there in the proper pit area, and then we just have one of the benches with the fur skin over just outside, because I thought it'd kind of ruin the view if you put the seating up there. So I thought we'd have some nice like tall back seats down here and make it like a nice secluded area. I was trying to see what we could use for different bits and pieces, because I was surprised there wasn't more like outdoor stuff with the new pack, because it's quite like adventurous and stuff, but it's kind of more indoorsy stuff, which is a shame. I do like having a few more outdoor outdoor bits and pieces. So actually bring in the concrete for here and make a little border around, which I had to do with like the fake grass because I couldn't. It was being a little bit funny where you could place stuff because we've got the terrain going up and with the platform being below, so it was a little bit hard to get the the foliage and the trees and stuff to actually go where I wanted to, which was quite cool because you could actually put like the bushes through the wall, so it kind of really blended in and made it look as though everything was grown up like through the space, which made it feel how I wanted it to feel. And because we got the actual ground level near enough the same, your Sims should be able to walk straight through there. So I would do a little path later on with some terrain paint, so just to say that your Sims can walk there. Obviously blend it in, and we've also got that the other side as well, so your Sims can walk down. And I actually put a little like a table out there, so if you wanted to sit in a different space. So we got the lounge chairs outside the bedroom because I thought that'd be quite a nice sun spot, and then we have two post boxes because I thought it'd be quite nice to have the one that's built into the wall and the normal one, so you could use either or, because I don't think the one on the wall actually works when it's put on a platform, but if it does, that'd be pretty cool. And then it's just building up the foliage and the plants and stuff around our retaining wall to make it look as though we're actually retaining the land a little bit, what its actual job is, and putting in the big bushes and stuff around just to make it, just to finish it off. The actual entranceway, I put some pots on there because we've got like extra space and it looks quite cool. I do like that. And then we've got the cars on our pretend slope where the parking is, which I think is quite cool. It's quite fun. You have to use your imagination a bit. And then I actually use these great things to actually grow some plants up, just to add something extra. I'm going to put a awning on the front as well, one of the modern ones. I was trying to find the one that actually fit over the door, but it's just add a little bit extra detail to the front of the build because it's quite flat. Kind of the more impressive bit is around the back. That is the main feature of the house, but it kind of blends in once we've got all the trees and the paths and all the foliage and stuff, so it's all on different levels. And that is it for our build. So we'll jump into the screenshots so we can see how the layout looks, and it's actually all on one floor, so you don't have to go up and down. And we have the entranceway as well. That is the good picture of the bathroom and our bedrooms as well. So I hope you enjoyed this build. If you did, feel free to give it a like, and hopefully I will see you for some more builds in the next one, and we can finish off with some screenshots of outside and some views, different views, and we've got our pool as well. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.